Hello, my friends. Welcome back to English Unlocked. I'm Peter. Today, we're diving into one of the biggest struggles every English learner faces: how to speak fluently without fear or hesitation. Do you ever understand English perfectly but freeze when it's your turn to talk? Or maybe you translate in your head, speak slowly, and lose confidence? Don't worry. In this video, I'll show you exactly how to fix that. You'll learn 3 simple keys: how to train your brain through repetition, how to use the shadowing technique to sound natural, and how to build fluency with just 15 minutes of daily practice. By the end, you'll know how to speak English automatically. No more overthinking, no more stress. So if you want to keep unlocking powerful lessons and fun English hacks, make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video. Ready to speak fluently and confidently? Let's get started. I'm Peter, and today I want to share something from my own story. When I started learning English more than 10 years ago, I could understand many words, but when I tried to speak, nothing came out. I felt nervous. I felt my mouth was slow. Maybe you feel the same too. At that time I thought, maybe English is too hard for me. But later, I learned something very important. Speaking English is not a gift. It is a skill. Just like learning to ride a bike or play the guitar. At first, you fall many times. You make mistakes. But when you keep going, one day it becomes easy. So if you cannot speak fast now, it's okay. It's normal. Every fluent person also started with simple words. The secret is to keep going. Do not stop because of fear. Do not stop because you make mistakes. Each small practice helps you more than you think. Remember, fluency is not magic. It is slow practice, every day. When I began, I used to say one short sentence each morning, like, "Today is a good day," or "I drink coffee." It felt simple, even funny, but it worked. Because every small word you say builds your English muscle. So, my friend, if you understand but cannot speak yet, don't worry. You are just in the beginning part of your journey. With time, you will speak more and it will feel natural. I promise, one day you will open your mouth and English will come out without thinking too much. Let's walk this journey together, one small step every day. When I was learning English, I often thought, some people are just good at languages, but not me. I felt slow, I made many mistakes, and I forgot words all the time. But after some years, I found out that is not true. Nobody is born good at English. Speaking is not a gift. It is a skill. It's just like cooking or driving. The first time you try, it feels strange and hard. You don't know what to do, and you need to think about every small step. But when you do it again and again, it becomes easy. You don't think, you just do it. It's the same with speaking English. In my first year, I used to stop every few seconds when I talked. I said, many times. It was not fun. But I kept going. I talked to myself, I repeated short sentences, and I didn't care if I was wrong. And you know what? Little by little, my brain started to move faster. My words came out more easily. So, don't think that English is only for smart people. That's not true. You can do it too. Every person who speaks English today once said their first simple words, "Hello, how are you? I like music." They were like you. The only difference is, they didn't stop. So if you feel slow today, don't give up. You are not bad at English. You are just learning a new skill. Keep going, and one day you will be the one who speaks with confidence. When I understood that English is a skill, not a gift, I started to change how I learned. Before, I always tried to speak fast and use big, difficult words. I wanted to sound like a native speaker, but that only made me feel stressed and shy. I often stopped speaking because I didn't know the perfect word. Then one day I told myself, "Peter, stop trying to be perfect. Just speak simple." And that changed everything. I began using short, easy sentences like, "I like reading," or "I go to work by bus." They were not special, but they helped me talk more. The more I spoke, the more confident I felt. If I didn't know a word, I tried to explain it in another way. For example, when I forgot the word chef, I said, "the person who cooks food in a restaurant." People still understood me, and that made me smile. It showed me that communication is more important than perfection. So, if you are learning now, don't wait until your grammar is perfect. Don't wait until you know every word. Start small, speak simple, and use what you already know. Each small step helps you grow. When I learned this lesson, I stopped worrying and started enjoying English more. And that's when my speaking began to improve faster than ever. So remember, speak simple, speak often, and keep going. That's how fluency begins. When I started learning English, I always stayed at home with my books. I read grammar, I wrote words, but I did not use English. One day, I met a tourist who asked me for help. I tried to speak, but my mouth didn't move. That moment changed everything. I knew I needed to practice English in real life, not just in my head. So I started small. I talked to myself in English when I cooked, when I walked, or when I looked in the mirror. I said simple things like, "I am hungry," "I am happy today," or "It's a sunny day." It felt funny at first, but it worked. Slowly, English became a part of my daily life. Then I joined online groups and spoke with people from other countries. At first, I was shy and made many mistakes. But they smiled and waited for me. That made me feel brave. I learned that speaking English is not about being perfect. It's about connecting with people. If you are learning English now, don't wait for the perfect time. Start using English today, when you buy coffee, when you text a friend, or when you talk to your pet. Real life is your best classroom. When I started to speak English, I made many mistakes. Sometimes people didn't understand me, and I felt so shy. I wanted to stop speaking. But then I thought, if I stop, how can I get better? So I decided to keep going even when I said something wrong. One day I said, "I very like coffee," instead of, "I really like coffee." My friend laughed, not to be mean, but because it was funny. I laughed too. That moment taught me something important. Making mistakes is normal. Everyone makes them, even native speakers. When I changed my mind about mistakes, my English improved faster. Each mistake became a lesson. I started to write down my mistakes and fix them later. It was like finding small keys that helped me open new doors. Now, when I speak English, I don't care if it's perfect. I care if people understand my heart. So if you make a mistake, just smile and try again. English is not about being perfect. It's about being brave. After I learned not to fear mistakes, I found one more secret. Learning English needs a habit, a small thing you do every day. Not big, not hard, just small. Like brushing your teeth or drinking water. At first, I tried to study for 2 hours every day. But I failed after 3 days. It was too much. So I changed my plan. I started with only 10 minutes a day. Sometimes I listened to an English song. Sometimes I watched one short video. Other times I just read 5 new words. The magic is not how long you study, it's that you do it every day. Even when you are tired, just do a little. Your brain loves routine. After a few weeks, English becomes part of your life. One day I looked back and realized, wow, I didn't stop for 30 days. I was proud. That small habit changed me. Now, English is like my morning coffee. I can't start my day without it. So, don't wait for a perfect time to learn. Start small. Do it daily. And trust me, one day you'll see how far you've come. After I built my daily habit, I learned one big truth. To really use English, you must listen and speak. Not just read books or write notes. You must use your ears and mouth. At first, I was shy. My pronunciation was bad. Sometimes, people didn't understand me. Oh, I felt so embarrassed. But I told myself, it's okay. Just keep going. I started to listen every day. Easy English podcasts, slow songs, short stories, anything simple. I didn't understand everything, but I listened again and again. And you know what? After some time, my ears started to catch more words. I could feel the rhythm of English. Then I began to speak, just short sentences. I talked to myself in the mirror. I described what I was doing. I am cooking. I am cleaning. It felt funny, but it worked. My mouth slowly learned how to move in English. One day, I joined a small speaking club online. I was nervous, but when I spoke my first full sentence, everyone smiled. That moment, wow, I felt alive. I was really using English. So remember, don't wait until you are perfect. Start listening now. Start speaking now. Even one word is better than silence. After months of listening and speaking, I found another important step. To speak faster and easier, you must start thinking in English. At first, I always translated in my head. I thought in my language, then changed the words to English. It was slow, stressful, and sometimes I forgot words. One day, I tried something new. I told myself, Peter, just try to think in English, even with small sentences. At first, it felt strange. I was like, oh, I need to say this in English now. But slowly, my brain started to connect ideas in English directly. I practiced every day. When I walked, I described what I saw. The sun is bright. The birds are singing. When I cooked, I said, I am cutting the onion. I need water. Little by little, my mind stopped translating. I started to feel English. This changed my speaking a lot. Now, I don't stop to find words. I don't need to think about grammar first. My brain gives me whole phrases automatically. It feels natural, like speaking my first language. So, my friend, if you want to speak English faster, start thinking in English today. It is not magic. It is small practice every day. Your brain will learn, and one day, English will come out easily. After I learned to think in English, I needed more ways to practice every day. I realized that small, simple exercises help a lot. Big plans are hard. Small steps are easy and fun. I started with listening. Every morning, I listened to a short English podcast or song. At first, I did not understand everything. But I listened again and again. Little by little, I caught more words. Next, I tried speaking. I talked to myself in simple sentences. I am drinking tea. I like the sun. I go to work. It felt strange, but I laughed and kept going. Sometimes I recorded my voice and listened again. This helped me hear my mistakes and correct them slowly. Then I practiced shadowing. I repeated sentences after the speaker in a podcast. At first, it was hard to speak at the same speed. But every day, my mouth and brain worked faster. My pronunciation and rhythm improved. Finally, I wrote down useful phrases. Every day, I reviewed them and tried to use them in speaking. Even 10 minutes a day made a big difference. So, my friend, if you want fluency, start small daily exercises. Listen, speak, shadow, and repeat. Your English will grow little by little, and one day you will speak with confidence. After many years of learning English, I found one last secret. The most important thing is to enjoy the journey. At first, I was too serious. I worried about mistakes, about grammar, about speaking fast. It made learning stressful. I almost wanted to stop. Then I realized learning English can be fun. I started to watch movies I like in English. I listened to songs and sang with them. I talked to friends online, even if I made mistakes. I laughed, I smiled, I felt happy. When learning feels fun, your brain remembers better. Words come faster. Sentences feel natural. You do not need to push yourself too hard. I also celebrate small wins. The first time I spoke a full sentence without stopping, I felt proud. The first time I understood a podcast, I felt excited. Every little step is a reward. And each day, English becomes easier and more natural. So, my friend, do not only focus on speed or perfection. Focus on joy, curiosity, and small victories. Make English part of your life in a happy way. If you enjoy the journey, one day you will notice. English is no longer hard. It is part of you, and it feels beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me on this English journey. Remember these 2 simple tips. Practice a little every day. Even 10 minutes is better than nothing. Don't fear mistakes. Every mistake is a step forward. If you enjoyed this podcast, make sure to subscribe to English Unlocked for more tips and stories. Keep learning, keep smiling, and I'll see you in the next episode.